Today, I feel standing before you as amidst the sacred oaks, whose towering presence reminds us of our deep-rooted connection to our traditions. These very oak trees sprouted from the acorns of the sacred oak tree, which they cut down hundreds of years before. It is a powerful symbol of a resilience, regeneration, and the enduring spirit of our faith. In this moment, I affirm a fundamental truth. Every tradition has the inherent right to follow its own path, honoring its gods, goddesses, and ancestors in its unique way. Just as the oak trees differ in their origin seeds and the amount of sunlight and rain they receive, so too do we as diverse individuals, religions, ethnic groups, and nations. It is in this diversity that we find the most marvelous characteristic of who we are. Today, I declare with unwavering conviction that our unity lies in celebrating our differences. It is through this celebration that we will increase our collective powers and shape a brighter future for our race. So, what must we do to amplify our influence and increase our powers? First and foremost, we must stand together, firmly rooted in our native lands, united in our devotion to our respective faiths. Just as sacred oaks stand tall, supporting one another, we too must intertwine our hands and hearts, embracing our shared joy. To achieve this, we need to create a network that effortlessly connects us, where we can continuously communicate and uplift one another. This could be through the establishment of a dedicated webpage, a vibrant social network, or other innovative platforms that allow us to share wisdom, experiences, and support. But our needs extend beyond communication and connectivity alone. We need to foster education and awareness, ensuring that the rich tapestry of our ethnic religions is not only understood but also respected by others. Through education, we can dispel ignorance and misconceptions, cultivating a society that values and cherishes our traditions. We need to advocate for our rights, working tirelessly to secure legal protection and equal treatment for all ethnic religions. There is a little bit more, but I come to conclusion. So I invite you, everybody, to join me on this transformative journey. Let us embrace the wisdom of sacred oaks and the diversity that defines us. Together, hand in hand, let us sow the seeds of unity, respect, and understanding. For it's through our collective efforts that we will strengthen European Congress of Ethnic Religions, enrich our communities, and create a future where the beauty of our traditions shines brightly for generations to come. Thank you, and may the blessings of our goddess and gods guide us on our sacred
is knowledge on how to work with the government and also human rights legislation, international human rights, which we have a lot of experience in because of the situation in our own. Thank you.
First of all, I would like to say thanks to Slovanski Kruh for the nomination. I will tell you who I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote people with energies. It means young people. Okay, let's say while you are also a candidate. Young people, we need always energy and we need also experience. Many of you don't know me, but you saw me these 2 days, you understood that I'm quite experienced and quite strong. But of course, the future, I would like to support you because you are a candidate, yes? Great. Those are such kind of people that we need, full of energies, capable of organizations, because that's what we need. The board is just a place for working. I'm not sure if I'm the only one who represent the Slavic path. I'm so glad that there are candidates for the, let's say, classic path, shamanistic path, German path, Baltic path. If there are no other candidates, okay, please give me your vote. If there are no other candidates of Slavic path, if there are, okay, maybe I'd like to discuss and maybe I will leave the place for you or her. That's all. Thank you.
Hi, as Giuseppe just said, I'm one of the new ones and I'm one of the younger ones with not that much experience in these matters. However, I'm already 2 years a member and of the board of Traditie VZW, one of the founding fathers of this conference, of this forum of ECR. And in my opinion, I think we can emphasize on strong communication, exchanging experience, taking the wisdom of those who came before us and giving it to those who come after us. And if we do it in a comprehensive way that everyone can understand it, and that we respect our own traditions and our own rights for the future, so we can preserve it for the rest of the generations that come next. And we have to do this to make sure that our cultural and religious traditions will be preserved for the ones who come after us. Thank you very much.
Brothers and sisters, fellow pagans, my name is Yannis Badekas from the Supreme Council of Greece. My purpose is to work more systematically to make presentations, more dynamically to work like today for the declaration, to record and to collect all the issues that concern our community and then to present them into the European Council and European Parliament and to ask more pressure in this way. And by the way, I want also to announce that the Supreme Council of Ethniki Έλληνες is interested to undertake the organization of the next conference, in Athens in 2 years. Thank you for your attention.
Honorable people, fellows who are here, we have been working so far in peace in the community that we can share our values with, and we know that we will be understood. You see on the screen there is a sign which will show you in next slide something that may be disturbing to your eyes. If you have a weak nervous system, I would like you to turn away. And this is very much connected with what I would like to be improved if I have your support in further period. Desecration. We have experienced in several places. Here are a few pictures from Lithuania, from Ukraine, from Poland, also from Russia, that sacred places are on several occasions being burned, vandalized, or damaged any other way. Furthermore, this is in some occasions sadly supported by specific religious bodies who may see our traditions as something to be destroyed. And in some cases, even the local government takes part in such acts. Here is an example from Ukraine. In the project that I began some years ago, I beg your pardon for using the name pagan, but the project title is The Pagan Map. And in that project, my aim was to know where in Europe we, the representatives of ethnic religions, when traveling around, can find some sacred places in the countries we're visiting. Sadly enough, while trying to collate these places, I found out that there are many occasions of vandalism. Here, for example, in Khmelnytsky, Starokievska Hora, Kiev, and Lisa Hora, Kiev, there have been such acts of destruction, even in some cases twice in the same place. It is something that we cannot tolerate anymore, and I would like to have support for every organization that is in the ECR, that we can work with the local governments and show the scope of these destructions, that they are very close to us already. See the map, please. You have the points that are red. Those are the sacred places that I have collected so far. This is the data of March this year of Europe. You can access the information on Facebook. While I must admit that some groups want to keep the GPS not available to anyone. That's why this map is not zoomable, no. But the list of the places is collated on a table as far as each organization is willing to reveal the information. So each person who is going on pilgrimage can contact with the group who keeps the place and then ask if one is okay to visit it. But as you see on this map, there are not only the red points, there are some green points. Green points are other active places that are not new built, but they are already ancient sacred places that have been recently used for ritual purposes. This is the good part. The sad part, however, is with black circles and exclamation marks. Those are the places that have been already destroyed. You see this wave of destruction is reaching to our sacred places. This map is not complete at all. There are many more places that I don't know of. And maybe while we are sitting here in this room, some sacred place is being distracted right now. This is the question how we can join forces first to know that pilgrimage in Europe can be also done for the ethnic religions. Travel around and we can meet those people who cherish the traditions and have their sacred places. Number two, we can decide upon if we want to share with others the existence of our sacred place or we would like to keep it hidden. And if it is the latter, then it is also a part of my research, religious persecution, why people are afraid to reveal their places, what are the issues they are facing with. And the third part is so to join the forces and stop the distraction. I hope that we can work together on this, and thank you for cooperation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we three have counted the votes, and the presidency, the preferable president, by 8 votes of the 11 eligible votes, is Hugis Nostevic, and Enya Klinkernier has 3 votes.
Dear fellows, I cannot find the appropriate words in this moment. I am very grateful for the support and all the work what has been done until today. There have been several generations in each of our countries and cultures that have been struggling without getting up to this day, and I feel very obliged to get this work further of them, and this is big responsibility. And I beg your help during the further steps, and I would like that we complete these tasks we have set together. So help us, our gods and goddesses. Light to all, so make it happen.